Hi, it's Jamie with JamiesArtsalaCartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Well, here's our next project. I'm going to work on creating some little onesies for my granddaughter for her birthday. We're going to try something I haven't done in a long time. We're going to do some tie-dyeing. All right, this should be a fun one. Let's get started. All right, so I got our onesies rinsed per the directions on the back of the RIT dye bottle. I went ahead and just got an idea of how I'm going to do this. So this is going to be tie-dyeing little onesies. I'm going to try 3. The directions give like how much to use per pound of fabric, like for an adult male shirt. Obviously this is not an adult male shirt, so I'm going to weigh it. It's like under 1.9 ounce, so just under 2 ounces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this recipe, these proportions on the back of this, and then mix it accordingly. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and put the rubber bands on this little one. And these I went straight through. I'm going to do a little bit different. I'll try just making several little circles, see what happens. And to tie-dye, you're just going to gather it into a spot and then get this rubber band around there as tight as you can. And you want to make sure there's no gaps in your rubber band, like you don't want it to like set up off the fabric. You want them all down there together. So I literally have been just rolling it, and then if I get one that's stubborn, like right there, I actually got out a crochet hook and just pulled it down. Made it super easy. So let's give her another one over here. It's not a lot of fabric on these little onesies, but I think this will be cute. So again, I'm just getting it as tight as I can. Getting them all down into the same spot. Let's give one more. This is the back. Let's give one up on her little shoulder. Maybe into the back of the sleeve. That'd be cute. I'm going to actually go back and add one more to each one of these little poofy things. So I was able to find, believe it or not, it's really hard to find this RIT dye. I don't know what's up with that. But I was able to find yellow and blue. Lemon yellow and navy blue. Because my goal was to do a yellow, a pink, and a blue. So instead we are going to try mixing this yellow and this blue together, see if I can come up with some kind of green to give me 3 different colors. And then this one here is to add to it to make sure, like after you do the rinse out and all that, it's a fixative, so it helps it to last longer and not get on all the other clothes. I'm sure my daughter will tell me if that works. So again, I'm giving this just a little extra little circle in here. Okay. There's a little hodgepodge mess. Alright, so there's all three of them. I'll go, it suggests that you get your water to 140 degrees, so I'll go heat up some water and then we'll start mixing these. And it also suggests to put a little bit of liquid dish detergent, 1 teaspoon per gallon, so we'll have to break that down. And then it also suggests putting salt in here, a cup of salt for a pound of material. So I'll have to break that down also. Very interesting. It's been a while since I've done this. The eyes seem to have changed since then. All right, let me go get that taken care of, get the water, get it in here, and I'll come back to you. All right, I got my water. It was just at boiling, which should have put it at right around 210, 212. So now I'm going to fill up my bowls. And then we'll start mixing. Good news is that they're just little itsy bitsy onesies. All right. There's that. So then per the directions it says, let's do the soap first. So it says a teaspoon, so we're just going to put a quarter of this spoon in each one. Now it calls for salt, which was a cup. We don't need a cup because we're not using a gallon of water. All right, so we'll mix this again. Okay, now for our yellow, I'm looking in here because it says use half a bottle, but I'm going to go less than that. And then this will be the green. Navy blue. That's more like purple. I'll let that one set for a minute. Yellow looks pretty vibrant. A little lime green. Okay, we're gonna say we like that. We're gonna put it in there. Oh yeah, that'll be all right. Okay, so now the next step is just to move them around and let them set in the dye. All right, let me get this stage. I'll come back to you. It's just setting and watching paint dry or dye do its thing. Oh yeah, that's gonna make an okay green. Look at that. And that's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a deep purple, but it's not. How about that? All right, I'll be back to you in a little bit. All right, here we have little onesies, nicely colored. My next step is to go rinse them until they rinse clear, boil more water, and then use the color dye, and then, the fixative for the dye, and then put them in the wash machine, run them through one at a time, and then put them in the dryer. So I'm going to take them out to the sink and get them where they run clear. And then I'll take the rubber bands off, then use this, and then we'll see where we're at. All right, next step's done. All right, we got all of our shirts rinsed out, so now I want to take the rubber bands off. I got water on the stove top coming to a boil for this fixative. And then after that, you rinse them. You put them in the wash machine by themselves, and then put them in the dryer by themselves. And that should set the dye onto the fabric. It's all one big experiment as usual. Oh, look at that. That's going to be cute. All right. All right, I'll work on getting all these taken off and get our water to boiling. All right, we got all of our rubber bands taken off. They worked well. We ended up losing just one. It broke. Didn't pop me, at least. But these are just inexpensive dollar store rubber bands, and they worked great. So here is one of the onesies. Interesting pattern, right? And then here's the next one. Super cute. And then here is this one. All right, let me go get our boiling water and we can go to the next step. All right, so I have our hot water in here. Brought it to a boil, just like what I did with the color. I put water in each bowl. All right. So this is our dye fixative. So we're going to add that to our water, give it a good stir, and then lay our onesie in there. I'm going to open it up a little bit. Let's open this one up so I can touch all the parts. All right, we need to let it sit in here for just a little while. Then I'll take it out to the wash machine, give it a rinse and a dry, and then I'll be able to show you how they turned out. I think this project is going to be a cute one. I think it's going to look great. All right, be back to you in just a little bit. All right, I got the onesies out of the dryer. I gave them a little press with my Cricut Mini. It came in handy. Here is the blue one. That's the one where I did it different on the front and the back. So you can see the dye got to that just a little bit. I do like the darker color versus the lighter colors. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. So here's the blue, here's the green, and here's the lemon yellow. So we mixed the yellow and the blue to get the green. I think that was pretty cool. That worked out well. I do like the darker color against the lighter background. It's easier to see. These may eventually get a decal on them, cut out with my Cricut and then press it on there. We'll have to see. Toying with that idea. But I wanted to get them to this stage. So I think they turned out really cute. There's our yellow one. And then our green one. This is the one that we did the three different, the front different from the back. Not the blue one, it was this one. But you can see it gathered up right there versus having the green in there. So that'll be something I think about. And then I did around her little shoulder. That's fun. So this one I did the same front and the back. How about that? Turned out fun. What a fun little project. Been a while since I had tie-dyed anything. Rubber bands were challenging with my hands, but not hard, not too hard at all. I used this RIT dye. I used the lemon yellow and the navy blue, and then we did use this dye fixative. Some rubber bands, a couple or 3 popsicle sticks, you know, the 2 large pots to boil the water. This is a crafting spoon. It's only used for that. So it didn't take many, you know, it didn't take a lot of supplies at all to get something very unique. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting!